Minecraft Update 1.21.5, a Spring to Life update, is out right now, so let's take a look at every feature to determine whether this is one of Minecraft's best updates. And honestly, in terms of an update drop, we're getting a load of different features, and what I'm showing right now isn't even half of them. But the first feature I want to take a look at is this, the bush. The bush is a brand new foliage item which spawns across your Minecraft world, and honestly it looks really nice. It's basically just a variation of the short grass, but I just think it looks really nice. It spawns in the plains, windswept hills, windswept gravelly hills, windswept forest, river, frozen river, forest, birch forest, and old growth birch forest biomes. And obviously, as they do work something like grass, if we head over to a different biome, such as a warmer climate, you will notice that the color of it does change, or if we head over to a snowy biome, you can see the color is completely different to what it would look like in the plains. And similar to many new items added, you can compost it to get a 30% chance of adding a new layer. Now, to actually obtain the bush, all you need to do is use a silk touch tool or a pair of shears to pick it up. And using bone meal on it makes it spread to a surrounding block, which is actually a really cool way of collecting this new item rather than just bone meal in the ground. Plus, it makes the bush renewable, which is really good as it's going to look amazing for different decorations. Next up, we're going to take a look at a brand new type of flower added to this update. But first we need to head over to a desert or a badlands biome. As you explore the desert in this brand new Minecraft update, you'll notice a few things. First of all, we've got brand new types of grass, which we'll take a look at later on, but also on top of cactuses, we have a brand new type of flower, which is called the cactus flower. This brand new cactus flower spawns naturally on top of cactuses and can be picked up with any tool or just punching it with your fist. You can also use it to craft pink dye, and it can once again be used in a composter with a 30% chance of adding an extra layer. Honestly, the best part about this cactus flower is the fact that you can place it on top of a cactus, but also on any other type of block. You can place it on sand, and if we get out a random block, for example a bamboo plank, you can place it on top of that as well, which I think is really cool. Unfortunately though, you can't place it on leaves, which is slightly annoying, but you can place it on any other block, which is really cool, as it will definitely help for decoration. Now unfortunately, you cannot bone meal a cactus flower to gather more. However, if there's a load of cactus placed down throughout your Minecraft world, and if we boost the random tick speed, you'll notice that some will eventually start to grow, although it is quite a rare chance for it to happen. There we go, one just spawned right there. It's definitely a rare-ish spawn, at least it's renewable, as honestly this is such a cool looking item. I can't wait to start decorating with this. To find this next brand new Minecraft feature, you'll need to head to a swamp, nearby a river, near water and mangrove swamps, or different types of badlands, in order to find the brand new Firefly bush. With this Firefly bush, it means that fireflies have been finally added into the game. Also, you'll be able to see that it's got this really cool animated texture to it as well. But as it turns to nighttime, you'll begin to see loads of different Firefly particles floating all around these bushes, with the ambient sounds as well. These Firefly bushes also emit a light level of 2, meaning you can technically light up your builds with it. And if you're in survival mode, all you need to do is just punch it to pick it up. And to gather up more of them, all you need to do is just bone meal it, similar to how you would bone meal the bush, as it will begin to spread. And the more you have around, the more Firefly particles that will begin to spawn, plus all of these really cool ambient sounds. And once again, the Firefly bush can be composted to have a 30% chance of adding a layer to your composter. But before I move on to the next brand new feature, make sure to subscribe, as I want to see how many subscribers I can be on by the end of this year. Plus, I've got a whole load of content planned around this update in my 2-year-old Minecraft hardcore world, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload a video. This next brand new feature is known as the leaf litter, which will spawn commonly around different forest biomes in your Minecraft world. And honestly, it's a really cool item. It's basically just dried out leaves, which will just be spawning scattered around the different trees throughout your forests in regular forests, dark oak forests, or wooded badlands biomes. The leaf litter basically acts like a pink petal would, as you can place it in different rotations on the ground in up to groups of 4, which is really cool as this just looks amazing. Plus, it can be placed on any different type of block as well, including things like stone, which is really cool. And there's actually a couple different ways that you can collect the leaf litter. First, if you're in survival mode, you can just run through the forest biome and punch them to pick them up, and you'll instantly get a load of them. Like, I've already got over half a stack from just running around this forest punching for a second, as they're very common. Or alternatively, you could just add leaves to the furnace in order to smelt to get the leaf litter. Another really cool thing about the leaf litter is the fact that it can be used as furnace fuel, but it takes 2 leaf litters to smelt 1 item. But due to the abundance of it spawning in the forests, you probably don't need to worry about getting a load of it, as you'll be able to smelt loads with it. And this leaf litter also has these really cool block placing sounds. Now the only thing I would do to improve the leaf litter is just make it so you could craft brown dye out of it, as it would be a really useful source of brown dye. But honestly, it's such a cool item, I'm a massive fan of it. I'm once again in the desert, as it's time to showcase the next couple of blocks, which we already saw, which are the brand new types of short grass. These come in 2 different variants. We've got the short dry grass, as well as the tall dry grass, which is actually still 1 block, despite the fact that other tall grasses in the game, such as tall grass or tall ferns, are 2 blocks tall. The dry grass can be placed on different types of sand, terracotta and dirt blocks, similar to the dead bush. And once again, to obtain it, you'll either need silk touch or a pair of shears. And if you bone meal short dry grass, it will simply grow up into tall dry grass. Now once again, you can use both of these items in the composter with a 30% chance to add a layer. And something I've just learned about these new dry grasses is the fact that they can also be used as furnace fuel, in which they smelt half an item, similar to the leaf litter. This next brand new feature spawns in the birch forests, old growth birch forest, and the meadow biomes. This brand new block is known as the Wildflower, and as you can see, it's pretty common throughout the meadow biome. And honestly, it's one of my favourite additions in this new update, as it just looks amazing. It basically works the same way as a pink petal, but instead of crafting pink dye, it creates yellow dye instead. But honestly, this is such a cool looking block. And to get more of it, all you need to do is just place bone meal on it, and you'll end up getting a load of wildflowers, which I definitely recommend doing, as these are going to look so good for different decorations throughout your Minecraft worlds. Now, the one thing I would really like to be added with the wildflowers is different color variants. Now, just imagine how cool like a blue or a red one would look, as well as these brand new yellow and white ones. Next, we have the brand new test blocks, but I won't lie to you, I have no idea how any of these different blocks work, so I'm not even going to try and explain it. But honestly, these textures are really cool. I like the smiley face, I like the sort of comment one. These are cool blocks. Unfortunately, they are obviously only available in creative mode. Next up, the Spring Drop update adds a bunch of brand new mob variants into the game, and we're going to start off with the chicken variants. Now, this is the chicken we're all used to, just a plain default white one. However, in warm biomes, such as the desert, the savanna biome, we will now get these brand new warm chickens with this really cool golden design. I really like these ones. And if you head into a cold biome, such as the snowy taiga biome, or a tiger biome, or any sort of windswept biome, or sort of any just cold biome, we will see the brand new cold chickens, which are my personal favourites, as these guys just look amazing. They almost look like they're wearing some sort of netherite helmet or something. These guys are just really cool. And as we get brand new chickens, we also get brand new types of eggs. We've obviously got the default ones, but we now have brown eggs and blue eggs as well. The brown egg simply can have a chance of spawning a warm chicken, with the blue egg simply having a chance of spawning a cold chicken in. Which is honestly very useful, as it allows you to transport these mobs far easier across your Minecraft worlds. And other than the different types of chickens these eggs spawned, they don't do anything else unique. Another cool update we've got in this new release are brand new cow models. You can now see he's got a 3D nose, which is really cool, as well as just the pattern on it is changed, which I think looks really nice. This has been carried forward to the different types of mushrooms as well. They've both now got the 3D snouts. But we've also got 2 brand new types of cow variants. This is the warm cow, spawning in biomes such as the savanna or desert, and this is the cold cow spawning in biomes such as the taiga biome, the snowy taiga biome, windswept biomes as well. And honestly, these brand new types of cows just look amazing. I really like their horn designs, and just like this highland cow just looks amazing. If we head to just a plains biome, we can see what the baby cow looks like. It's basically the same as it always has. And then the warm cow as well. This one's actually really nice. It looks more like a bull or something. But obviously, these cows don't actually offer anything different from each other. They can still all be milked. They all drop beef and leather. They're just really cool brand new designs. Obviously, we can't forget about the brand new pig variants that have been added to this Minecraft update. We've got the cold pig, the regular default pig, now known as the temperate pig, and the warm pig. The cold pig obviously spawns in biomes such as the snowy biomes, the taiga biomes, windswept hills. And this one's honestly my favourite design. It looks so cool. It's just really fluffy. And then if we head to the plains biome, this is where we'll see the default temperate pink pig. And then a warmer biome, such as the desert or savanna biome, we will get the brand new warm pigs, which also look really cool. Similar to other mobs such as a cow, they don't actually offer anything different, they are just retextures, but honestly, they're really cool. Next up, in the Spring of Life update, wolves have had a brand new update. As well as the different variants they have, will now have different sounds as well. So I'll spawn a load in and you'll begin to hear loads of different types of dog sounds. But let's take a look at this more closely. These brand new sound variants are not related to the texture variants, but there are a load of brand new sound variants. We've got the classic, which is the default one we're all used to. We've got the angry wolf, big wolf, cute wolf, grumpy wolf, puglin, and cute wolf. This brand new update to wolves means there's a load more different variants that you can collect throughout your Minecraft worlds. Next, we have a feature that's been in Bedrock Edition for years, but it's finally made its way over to Java Edition. These are the brand new fallen trees, spawning in different wood variants of oak, spruce, birch and jungle, and they'll spawn throughout the forest biomes in your Minecraft world, other than the meadow, bamboo jungle, river, grove and flower forest biomes. And whilst they are fairly rare, these are really cool features which I'm so happy it's finally been added to Java Edition. They can also spawn with mushrooms or vines on top of them. Whilst we did get brand new mob variants for the chickens, the cows and the pigs, sheep still did receive an update. For example, heading to a cold biome, the default sheep will now be black, with rarer chances of spawning the other types, such as the greys. In the plains biome, it will be how it always was, with the white being the primary sheep, with chances of black, brown and grey spawning as well. And in the warm biomes, a brown sheep will be the primary sheep that you encounter, with rare chances of other colours of sheep, including the pink sheep. Sheep have received another update as well, as the colour around their faces will depend on the colour of wool they have now, whereas before they'd all have the same white colour around their face like the white sheep does. However, now it just depends on their wool colour, and that will change the colour of their face, which I think looks really cool, especially with this pink sheep right here. Now, in my opinion, one of the best changes that has been added within this brand new Minecraft update, A Spring of Life, is the brand new spawn egg textures that we've got. And as you can see, these textures are just amazing. I really like most of these designs. Like the piglin eggs just look really cool. The zoglin and the hoglin heads are probably my favourites though. But honestly, these are really cool designs, and it just really helps to tell apart which spawn egg is which, so you know exactly which mob you're going to spawn in. Now, as we walk throughout the forest biomes, you'll also see a brand new feature from the leaves, which has been added to every type of leaf in Minecraft now, as we've got these brand new falling leaf particles, which honestly just look really cool. I'm a massive fan of these. Just helps add more ambience throughout the forest biomes within Minecraft. The lodestone has had a change as well, as its crafting recipe now requires an iron ingot rather than a netherite ingot, which makes it so much easier to obtain and use early game, as honestly it's a really cool block. There have been updates to other mobs in the game, such as the fact that the camel can now spawn across the desert biome, not just in desert villages. And we've also received updates to the villagers and the wandering traders, as cartographers can now trade you brand new maps depending on the biome that they're located in, with these maps all leading to different villages throughout your world, or the swamp and jungle biomes as well. The Wandering Trader has also been updated, as now you can sell it things, for example a milk bucket for 2 emeralds, or 4 jack of potatoes for an emerald. You can also buy brand new items, such as logs, and if we spawn a few more in, we can see some more trades. You can trade at water bottles, buy different types of logs, you can buy the new blocks added, such as the dry grass, you can sell it fermented spider eyes, water buckets, you can buy invisibility for 8 minutes, that's really cool, loads of dyes, loads of saplings, nautilus shells, that sort of thing. Dark oak logs, you can sell at hay bales. Honestly, this is such a cool update. You can also buy mangrove logs, which is just amazing, as mangrove is such a pain to gather, so I'm so glad you can finally buy it from the Wandering Trader. And if I grab some potatoes and get some emeralds off it, you'll see that you can get 2 emeralds. There's not too many, but still, you can still buy some, which is good. Also, just notice you can buy loads more gunpowder. Precisely, you can buy 8 gunpowder. And how many logs can we get? Wow, half a stack for 4 emeralds. That's definitely worth doing, especially for logs like mangrove, which is definitely a pain to gather because the trees are just horrible to chop down. And another thing you'll be able to buy from Wandering Traders are enchanted iron pickaxes, which I think is really cool. But overall, I am such a big fan of this brand new Spring to Life Minecraft update. Honestly, I've been waiting so long to finally play this update, and the fact that it's now out is just so exciting. I get to play with it in my hardcore world, as I've got a load of different videos planned. So if that sounds exciting, make sure to subscribe and let me know what you'd like to see me do in this update, and also let me know what's your favourite part of this brand new update. But if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe.